Some of the characters from the herd, like I said, Fox Kennedy, aka Fantastic Fox. He's the best at anything he can do or even think of. He sees something, he's instantly the best at it. His only weakness is pineapple. It makes him vomit uncontrollably. His best friend, Jack Lepore, aka Cortex, he's got super strength and vulnerability. His cape allows him to glide. It's a piece of technology that was given to him by Nanoduck, Max Drake, which I'll get to in a second. Um, and he can also grow vegetables out of his body. So he might say, I'm going to lay a beet down and grow a pair of beets out of his hand and use them like nunchucks, kind of a thing. A lot of it's vegetable and fruit puns, including all their chapter covers like Pear and Apple Activity or Pulp Friction. Fox's wife, Vixie Kennedy, she becomes Emergy, as her hero name, by accident. It's her abilities is she can manipulate energy and create energy-based constructs, and she can levitate herself or create force fields. Kind of, it's with a pink energy, kind of like how Green Lantern uses his ring to create constructs. And but she didn't want anything to do with the superhero stuff because she's a doctor. She's got her own busy life saving all these people who are affected by this outbreak. The hospital is completely full of all these new patients. So she's busy with all that stuff. So she doesn't want anything to do with this, but they kind of rope her into it against her will. And she eventually gives in and says, fine, call me Energy. But while designing their costumes, they typo it. And so her belt says Emergy. So even that is a bit of a parody on her name. And then there's Kit, their son, Kit Kennedy. And his ability is he can create portals by snapping his fingers. Whether it's to teleport to another side of the room or another place in time. He has one of the more dangerous abilities because he actually can alter timelines if he's not very careful with it. And then there's Max Drake. He's a family friend, and he has, like I said, the Midas touch kind of ability, where anything he touches gets covered by nanobots and basically consumed and left as a metal husk. If it's a non-living object, they basically get an upgrade. But, you know, like he touched a coffee maker and now became like the best coffee maker in the world, for example, because of a technology upgrade. But if he touches anything organic, they're left as a metal statue and essentially dead. So he has to create a metal construct around himself that looks like himself as like a disguise, but it's basically made of metal and he can't feel anything anymore. But these nanobots allow him to create kind of like any suit he wants, and so he can armor himself up in like an Iron Man-like suit that is weaponized in any way he wants. He also creates all the technology for the group. So like I said, he created Jack's cape for allowing him to glide. He creates a staff for Kit that can do multiple different things and that kind of stuff. And then there's the main villains, the Pack. And within this book, there's like 13 villains that kind of show their face at some point or another, and it leaves seeds for future storylines. So I have a plan for 5 books in total, for 5 volumes in total for this whole thing. So we got The Herd, Volume 1. Volume 2 will be Curse of the Black Swan. Volume 3 will be Attack of the Pack. Volume 4 will be How the Animator Erased Christmas. And Volume 5 will be a 2-part, and it'll be the Reptilian Revolution. So the storyline takes place, it starts 2 weeks before Halloween and ends on New Year's Eve. And at that ending, it will kind of come full circle to the original volume.